everyone, welcome to the Oasis Healing Temple. Thank you all so much for tuning into my channel today and joining me in this sacred space. For today's reading, we're going to tune into messages for the starseeds out there. So if you don't know what a starseed is, these are beings who have come to the planet to help aid in the shifting and transformation of the planet itself, but also the energies that are and that have been dominating the earth for a long time. They're helping assist in raising the frequencies and the vibrations of the planet and bringing in more light, more love, more unity consciousness, and peace, harmony, balance, restoring the balance here on the earth, and helping Mother Gaia to ascend as well. So if you resonate as a starseed, these are going to be messages to help you on the path at the moment, at the time that you're tuning into this reading. So tune into your intuition, choose which pile has a message for you. It may be more than one, just use your intuition to guide you. For pile number 1, we have this card here with the Dolphin. For pile number 2, we have this card with the wolf. And for pile number 3, we have this card with the bird. So pause the video if you need more time to meditate. The timestamps are going to be listed in the description box below. And I'll see you all at your reading. Welcome to your reading, pile number 1. So you guys were drawn to this image and the dolphin. So we're going to go ahead and pull your oracle cards first before I reveal the message from this card to you. We got a few oracle cards and we'll pull a few tarot cards as well. So messages for the starseeds. Ooh, that card just flew. Alright, so we have this one here. Wow, your cards are just like flying out. Beautiful. That makes my job easier, right? Pile number 1, please. Messages for the starseeds who are drawn to this reading. Get a few tarot. Pile number 1. Ooh, another flying card. Okay. Those will do. Alright, and we're going to get a few tea leaves. Pile number 1. I have to split this deck in half. If any of y'all have these, you know it is a really big deck. Pile number 1. Let's get one more. Okay. We'll take them because they flipped over. Alright, we are ready. Let's reveal your cards. Some of you may recognize these mountains. We have Mount Shasta. Okay, so in receiving this card here, this is about a paradigm shift. So the ending of an old cycle and the beginning of something new. Perhaps you have been overcoming lessons, healing ancestral wounds, doing a lot of work, and now you are ready to move on, to ascend, to move forward. I feel like you are being divinely guided right now. There's a lot of downloads coming in at this time for you. You're receiving a lot of new information. This could be divine inspiration, guidance going forward. I feel like you're starting to resonate and connect more to other starseeds to your soul origins. Some of you may feel a strong connection to Sirius, Lemuria. I'm even feeling a little bit of Atlantis coming through here. So some of you may remember, have lifetimes during Atlantis, or during the times of Lemuria. You may be having a lot of memories coming online, memories from the past. Some of you may be being called to journey to sacred sites. You may even feel called to visit Mount Shasta. They say that this is like a spiritual temple in the etheric realms, and that there is a city of light within these mountains. And there's been a lot of recordings and reports about UFO sightings here. Very strong spiritual energy in this location. And I believe they say that Lemurians, you know, they were very intuitive, very empathic, very connected to Mother Earth. And so when they sensed the energies that were coming, the big change, the downfall of Lemuria, the end of the golden age, you know, that once existed here on Earth before, they, a lot of them went within Mother Gaia and live and exist inside these mountains. And which is why there's a lot of UFO sightings here, because they're still sending and communicating back and forth to other light beings, and they're still, you know, grounding in this higher vibrational frequency and still working with Mother Gaia. So some of you may feel called to journey there. I also feel like some of you may be having a lot of perhaps lucid dreamings, things at night, very busy in your nighttime, and maybe receiving, that's when you receive your downloads or information or your ideas. All right, let's see what else wants to come through for you guys. We have the Temple of Truth. Wow. Throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. So I love that you have the temple coming through, you know, after we already have Mount Shasta, which is another temple of light. So some of you may be being asked to journey to some of the sacred sites. Perhaps you're meant to tap into those energy lines that are there. Maybe that's where you'll receive a lot of downloads or a lot of chakra opening. But I feel like there's a lot of information coming in since we have the throat chakra. What else do we have? Ooh, financial flow. We had 2 of these cards. New location. Wow, that's confirmation here. Yeah, so see we have this being who's being surrounded by these lights, and I feel like this is, you're being cleansed, you're being purified right now. Just let whatever isn't serving you, whatever needs to fall away, just let it fall away. Some things may look a little bit chaotic, a little bit of a challenge, you know, and sometimes this is, you know, blessings in disguise. Let what needs to fall away, because you're being guided to move somewhere new, to start something new, to begin a new journey. And so you're going to be receiving a bunch of light codes, some new information. And light codes are just, you know, the light is, it's information, it's awareness, it's consciousness. So when we're receiving all of these light flares, solar flares that are coming and hitting the planet, it's just, it's downloads of information. They're little light packets that hold codes of information, ideas, inspiration, memories of our truth, of divine truth, connection to, you know, our whole self, our true self, our authentic self. So I feel like you're going to be definitely going on a process of transformation. So allow what needs to fall away. Maybe practice saging very often. grounding yourself, being as present as you can, spending time in nature, grounding. Ooh, we have the Emerald Dragon, bringing healing and cosmic abundance. Wow, and you had financial flow as well. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your fifth dimensional blueprint. Beautiful. Look at all this growth. Your heart is healing. Your heart is growing. Some of you may feel a connection to the Emerald Order. I don't want to misspeak about this, but what I remember, I believe, is that this is the... those who know, comment below. I kind of want to say, you know, Mother Mary, the Melchizedek group, you know, even Yeshua. The Emerald Dragon. A lot of heart healing, a lot of growth, connecting to the truth of who you are. And you have this financial flow, so a lot of abundance. You're being very supported. So whatever this shift is for you, I mean, if it's career, allow what needs to be, you know, allow divine timing to take place. Allow what needs to fall to the wayside. Let it go. I'm not saying go out and quit your job. Things will just naturally emerge. Opportunities will come in to allow you to shift in this new direction here. What else? We have Amazonite. Seek harmony and balance. Let peace guide your way. Beautiful. All right. So this is about going with the flow, following your heart. Amazonite's a beautiful crystal that allows, it's named after the Amazon River. And because it's so, you know, it's a beautiful blue, serene color, going with your flow, following your heart, and just allowing yourself to be guided here. All right, we're into your tarot now. What do we have? We have the Two of Cups. I am worthy of the deepest kind of love. So you may be coming, some of you may be getting a new partner. This could be even a business partner, somebody who's going to come in to help with an idea, or this could be about, you know, an actual partner in your life, or just connecting to more like-minded souls, somebody who's going to come in that you're going to meet, that you have a great connection with. They're going to be very supportive. Let's see what else we have. We have the Four of Cups. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. Ooh, more confirmation there about following your heart. Oh, we have the Knight. Oh, the Knight of Cups. I know that the right person waits until I'm ready. Ooh, so some of you may have been wishing, manifesting for a divine partner, a soulmate. And that is coming in. So, so we had a lot of heart healing, a lot of heart growth. And with this new location, let's see, what can that new location... Oh yes, you're shifting. So you're shifting at a place of perhaps lack, you know, where there could have been a lack of financial support, a lot of emotional support, a lot of actual physical support. And in this new paradigm, we have love, we have financial stability, we have support, there's emotional balance even. Ooh, what do we have here? Yeah, we have the Death card, the end of something old and something new is growing. Beautiful confirmation about the transformation here. I might not be able to fit all of these cards. Well, maybe. We'll see. Alright, what else do we have? We have the King of Swords. I trust my ability to make a strategic decision. Alright, hang on. I'm going to pause the video. The goats are coming. Okay, while I was waiting for the herd to move, I adjusted the cards to try to get them all on the board for you guys. Okay, so we have the King of Swords coming through, which is being able to see the truth, you know, standing in your power, to see things with clarity, trusting yourself, being able to communicate well. to speak from the heart. And it says, I trust my ability to make a strategic decision. Trusting that you have the ability to transform, to cut the cords of the past, to move on, to move forward, to let what isn't serving you go, but also to stand in your truth here, to be your authentic self and to feel free to do so and know that you are loved. Yeah, to be able to see beyond the illusions of fear. And to be brave and fearless. Ooh, nice. What else do we have? We have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, I was feeling a little bit of lack here. Where you may have felt, you know, abandoned or left behind or, you know, betrayed in some way. And that's what you're leaving behind, you're moving away from. And you're stepping onto this path where the more you tune in and connect to your truth and to your heart and to your higher self, cleanse away and purge all these energies of doubt and worry and lack and unworthiness. And you're going to be blessed with this abundance of love and stability and financial flow, feeling more balanced, feeling safe and secure. Yeah, I just feel like you're being surrounded and protected right now as you cleanse and purge these energies. I feel like you're very intuitive, very empathic. And with this Knight of Cups, you know, the Knight of Cups is like the somebody who's very romantic. It's like the knight in shining armor, right? Who's coming in to like rescue you, who sees your worth, your value, your beauty, your heart, and wears their heart on the sleeve. And I feel like that's you, you know? But it's time for you to be open to receiving this and to know your worth and know your value. To know that you are deserving, that you are worthy of the deepest kind of love, and the way that you see yourself needs to come from that place of knowing and believing in yourself, listening to your heart and following that inner knowing and connecting to your truth, your authentic self. Alright, let's see what your tea leaves have to say, mice, here. Discord among friends and family. Let's see if this sits here on the camera. Yes. Okay, let's see. Let me see what else we have before I comment on the mice. We have Ram, stubborn, aggressive person. You know how I told you that I feel like you may have been cleansing out ancestral debris here? This may be, there may have been somebody in your life who, and we have this ram, he has like 3 horns. There may be several individuals, and we have 3 mice too. So there may be 3 people in your life that may have reflected and mirrored the same feeling, the feelings that made you doubt yourself or doubt your worth or doubt your light. We have the turkey, someone behaving stupidly. Wow. Oh. Let's see what else wants to come through. Ant. Nice. work, achievement, and success. I feel like this is you. Yeah, you've been building a stronger, solid foundation with yourself, a stronger connection to yourself, achieving what they may have doubted you could achieve. Let's cover that up. Yeah. Ooh, wow, you had a bunch of cards come through. We have the Vine. Seek out information that will help you. I feel like this is the boundaries. These are the patterns. And it could have been, yeah, the boundaries that they were afraid to cross, you know, what they were afraid to move beyond. And you have been freeing yourself from that bondage, from these patterns and programs and old belief systems, the old structures, the old paradigm. You've been working to cleanse and purify these ancestral patterns. I'm not sure where you guys are going to see that. Let's try there. And we have the Eye. Very nice. Psychic ability. Trust your intuition. Yeah, and I feel like you have seen through the illusions. You've seen through the fears, the programming. You saw the truth. And then we have the Casket. Someone going, yeah, this is about another death card here. The end to this situation, the end of this time, the end of lack. You have been growing, you've been expanding, you've been aligning to your truth, to your soul's calling. You've been doing the work. You've come here to cleanse and purify. That's what star seeds are here to do. They're here to raise and uplift the vibration and the frequency on the planet and to transform this old paradigm, the old, the darkness, you know, the time of fears and illusions and separation, of lack, of the, you know, pain and all those energies that are, you know, often associated with the shadow, you know, but when we have the fear to face our shadows and to understand where they come from and that it's the pain and that it's part of our inner child, and we all have that on our journeys. We've all experienced some pain or form of loss in some way or another, and that it's a part of us all, but it is not who we are. It's a part of us. We are also the light, you know. We are both darkness and the light, and we are given the choice to choose what we want to act on, what we believe. We're given so much choice here, and because of everything that's taken place here on this planet, a lot of people have lost their way, and so star seeds are here to remind people and to restore light, to restore faith, to bring healing, to bring guidance, to bring support, to remind everybody of our true origins. So you're going to be definitely receiving a lot of downloads, a lot of confirmations. You may be seeing a lot of synchronicities. I didn't really see any angel numbers. I just saw that you were at the end of a phase and you're stepping into a new beginning, a new paradigm shift where everything is going to be flowing. Your finances are going to be flowing. Love is going to be coming in. Support's going to be coming in. Guidance along the way. Good fortune. Connecting to your higher heart chakra, to your authentic self, your truth. Coming into alignment with your purpose. A partnership. Ooh, good things for you, pile number 1. Alright, you guys. Also, we have 37 here, which is a 10, the end of the old, the beginning of a new beginning, a new cycle for you, where you're going to be more independent, stepping into a leadership role. Congratulations. Alright, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me in the temple today. I appreciate you all for being here. Please like and subscribe. Comment below if this reading resonated with you. And I'd love to have you back for future readings. Y'all take care and have a blessed day. Welcome to your reading pile number 2. You guys were drawn to this beautiful dragonfly card with the wolf animal spirit. So these are going to be starseed messages for the starseeds who have been drawn to this reading. We're going to pull a few oracle cards and tarot cards before we get into revealing what the card says. So pile number 2, what are the messages for the starseeds who are tuning into this reading? Your cards are just revealing themselves very gently. Pile number 1s were kind of just flying across the board. Pile number 2. Messages for the starseeds. Pile number 2. Thank you. These 2. Okay. Let's get a couple tarot. Let's get one more. 2 more. And I want to get a few tea leaves for you guys. Didn't want to bend too well. Let's see. Okay, so let's reveal your card. Ooh, your card says freedom. Isn't that wild? It's coming out with the wolf spirit. And although the wolves like to travel in packs, they also will seek their independence as well. So some of you are freeing yourself from a certain situations. It could be certain belief systems. Perhaps from this could be freeing yourself from a job. This could be from certain situations or structures or belief systems that you're transforming, moving out of, shifting out of. Let's see what the cards are going to reveal for you. And we'll put him here. All right, we have the third eye activation. Wow, this is so wild. Brow chakra, inner vision, and clear seeing. Okay, you're seeing the truth of a situation, the truth of an experience. There's an opportunity. There's a new door opening. Yeah, you're moving out of something. You're shifting out of something. You're freeing yourself from a certain perspective, belief system, something that wasn't serving you. You know, the dragonfly is usually an animal spirit of transformation. So there may have been something that you have seen, or something that's brought in clarity, or a new idea, a new inspiration, or you've seen the truth of something, and now it has set you free. Honoring your true feelings. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting something about, I don't know, family expectations or the structure of the family, something like that. And you are transforming maybe a belief system or something that has been, you know, because wolves, they're a wolf pack, they're very loyal. They're a community-minded thing, you know, but then some of them seek out new territory. They go out on their own to go discover something new, and I feel like that's you. You've done something. You've seen the truth of something. The light's coming in. It has revealed a truth, and you can no longer deny your feelings. You can't deny the truth anymore. We have earth and water. Create the foundation for new growth. Nice. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. Woo, that's amazing. Okay, so you feel different. You feel there's something new because of what you've experienced, because you're freeing yourself, because you know the truth now. It is setting yourself free. You feel, you feel lighter. Even, everybody's perception of freedom is so different. Sometimes people associate it with, when you think about freedom, what does freedom mean for you? And some people associate it with financial freedom. But freedom can come in so many different ways, and it's all about interpretation and what does it mean to you. Freedom can look and feel one way to one person and look and feel another way to somebody else. And whereas it appears that the reality hasn't changed or anything, but it's something within. It's an internal freedom. I've freed myself from seeing things from the way that they have perceived. Even yourself, sometimes we allow other people to tell us who we are because we don't feel secure with who we are. And so we look outside of ourselves for validation. And sometimes that they do not mirror who we know ourselves to be. And so we end up learning not to seek that validation outside of ourselves. We learn to go within and give that validation to ourselves. So I feel like there's some emotional cleansing that's taken place here, and some truths have been revealed, and you're now growing. You're seeing the light. We have this new moon eclipse taking place here on this card. So definitely a new beginning, a big shift for you. We have hematite. Ground yourself. Stay centered and connected to the earth. Okay. Make sure that you're grounding this perspective in, all right? Because we have this third eye activation, which means you're starting to see things from a different perspective, from a higher perspective. And sometimes when the higher you get, you must also make sure that your roots stay solid. Think about a tree. As a tree grows, the higher the canopy is, the wider the canopy is. The roots must mirror that. Okay, to provide that stability. So as we ascend, we also want to make sure that we're grounded, that we're present, that we're staying fully anchored onto the earth as we continue to ascend. We're not leaving the physical body. We're staying in the physical body, and we're grounding these higher frequencies onto the earth plane. So there has to be this solid connection with yourself, with Mother Gaia, with who you are. This internal connection must be solid, okay? Knowing the truth of who you are. And you have serpentine. Embrace transformation. Let go of the old patterns and beliefs. Confirmation to free yourself from the old. See the light that's coming in. A lot of heart healing here. Get a lot of greens. Get a lot of purples and blue. So these are the upper chakras, the feminine energies here. And then, but you're wanting to ground those energies in, grounding the higher truths. Let's see if we can scoot these over a little bit. Hematite's a very grounding stone, so you may want to work with these two crystals. Yeah, and serpentine, this connects to the dragon energy here, the serpent energy, also the kundalini, the divine feminine, cleansing and purifying the old patterns, the old belief systems, the ancestral structures and patterns, and even karmic generational patterns, purifying those out. Okay, we have the Oracle, your tarot cards. We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, yes, you're beginning something new. You're growing this foundation within yourself. You have these new seeds, new potentials. We have the Justice card. Yeah, you are restoring balance and bringing that healing into this family. I speak my truth and fairness to myself. Yeah, restoring that balance, making sure that you nurture yourself, honoring yourself. This is about self-love, self-care, not betraying how you feel to please others. It's time for you now to make sure that you're not betraying your own heart out of your love for somebody else, being confident in speaking your truth. And anybody who's meant to be in your life, they will respect your truth, respect how you feel, and not try to change you or force you to be somebody that you're not. They will support you even if they don't agree. That's what unconditional love is. Like, your journey is your journey. You're here for a certain purpose and to learn certain lessons in life. And your family's job is to support you on their journey, and even if they don't understand and don't agree, that's not their place to judge or to try and change you. Like, this is your connection to God, to Source, to the Creator. We have the 10 of Cups. Yay, emotional fulfillment. I have all I wish in my relationships. Yeah, you're meant to feel happy and to feel emotionally satisfied and loved unconditionally. This is that happy ending, happy family. We have Temperance, more balance coming through here. I find clarity through the calm. I believe Temperance is connected to, this is the Aquarius energy. Yeah, finding that balance, Look at that light coming in, that cleansing, that purification. You're bringing that into your family lineage. That's why you incarnated. You were born and incarnated into this family to restore healing, to restore light. You came with that seed, with these codes, to bring in truth, to bring in love, to bring in understanding, to guide the pack in a different direction. Because these people may have been just continuing on this line, this pattern for many, many incarnations, through different just constantly copying what the relatives have done for generations, and you're here to bring in the new information and to bring in that healing and to restore balance, to bring more love, more understanding, more connection, more truth. And we have the King of Cups. I know the right person waits until I am ready. See, and I feel like that's you. Knowing your worth, knowing your value. Emotionally centered. Very psychic, very intuitive, very empathic. You have an internal knowing. I feel like you've been you are somebody who's very sensitive, very loving, very understanding, very nurturing. And that could be what was missing from your family lineage here, and that's what you're here to restore. And that's this new beginning for you. More love, more grounded, seeing the truth, honoring the truth of how you feel, feeling more confident in yourself, receiving love in all of your relationships, that energy of equal exchange and reciprocity, having balance and healthy relationships. And you may be here to teach them and show others this is what love looks like. Setting healthy boundaries for yourself. We have the dog barking. Advice from a friend. Okay. I feel like this is just your guides. You have a strong connection with your guides, and you may be, since we have the third eye is not only about seeing, but it can be about receiving, you know, guidance. Some of you may be getting activations to clear audience here with the dog barking and the third eye, where you can hear your guide speaking to you. And for me, sometimes it's like, it may be very subtle at first, and then sometimes it's just like all of a sudden you just, boom. Or I also feel like some of you may be receiving tones in the ears, and that can also be your guides adjusting your frequency to receive some information. We have needle and thread, a sincere wish to be granted. Ooh, some of you are getting wish fulfillment here. Dreams coming true. And we have the weeping willow, family sorrow. Yeah, I felt that you were doing some family work here. Some healing the generational karma. But we have the needle and thread. It may have been very hard for you to come to this place, you know, to be able to free yourself. And believe me, it can be, I completely understand, you know, people want to put expectations on you, say that you're this and you're that, and tell you who you are, even though it just, it doesn't resonate, you know, with who you know yourself to be. And that's the thing, like anybody who doesn't see you, like I feel like they've never really gotten to know who you are. You know, they're not taking the time out to connect to you. I think they're just forcing who they want you to be onto you. Sincere wish. Okay, there may be, yeah. I have all that I wish for my relationship. So there's a wish being granted here. Something to do with this relationship. So something may be coming in for you. A relationship with a friend or a loved one. This could even be with your family. You know, if you're meant to share and communicate your feelings, if you have the opportunity to do so, by all means. You know, and if you find that they're open to hearing and having that healthy relationship, then I definitely would recommend you trying that. With, you know, not cutting anybody out of your life or anything, but if you find that they are not receptive and you just keep getting met with a brick wall and they're not really trying to just love you for who you are, then, you know, by all means distance yourself a little bit and set up some healthy boundaries, and just know that that's not a safe space for you, you know, to reveal your deepest truth and your heart to. You know, they're not somebody you can be vulnerable with. I have people in my family that are like that as well. You know, we just don't see eye to eye. And I still have love for them. I still love them. But we just cannot seem to. I mean, I don't judge. I let people work out their own lessons in life. I try to give as much guidance and support as I can. But there's some people who just like to point fingers. And if you don't believe the same thing that they do, you know, you're wrong. Or, you know, even worse, they just are very attacking, very judgmental. They try to shame, all those types of things. And for me, that's not unconditional love. So I try to be an example of that. But I also set boundaries for myself. And I know that they are just a little ignorant, a little unknowing of how they come across. And sometimes they just don't even care either. So I just don't invest too much in that, you know, and I definitely recommend that for you too, if you find yourself in those types of situations, you know, to just let that go, to let anybody go who just cannot seem to appreciate the beautiful, bright light that you are, and to know that you will find people along the path. You are destined to meet others like you, and you will be appreciated for that beautiful heart that you have, because you're meant to ground in that beautiful light of yours and to share it with others, okay? So pile number 2, these are your starseed messages. I hope that this reading helps you in some way. Please like and subscribe. Comment below if you feel like sharing your story, if this reading resonated with you. I'd love to have you all back here in the temple with me again. I'm sending you all lots of love. Take care and have a blessed day. Welcome to your reading, pile number 3. So these are your messages for the starseeds who are tuning into this reading today. And you were drawn to this card and the little birdie. Alright, we're going to get some oracle cards for you guys and a couple tarot to get your messages. I already see this one. Pile number 3. This one. Pile number 3. What are pile number 3's messages? Let's get a couple tarot. Alright, and we'll do a few tea leaves. I'll break this deck up because it's so big. Reveal your card. So we have air and paradigm shift. Wow, a lot of big changes coming in for you starseeds. So I feel like with you, you are coming into alignment here. Look at all the eyes that are surrounding you. New perspectives, new ideas. I feel like you are ascending up the line here. We have a lot of heart activations. You are very balanced and you're giving and receiving balance in the heart space. Oh, I feel like you're going to be receiving something. Oh yeah, and we have the bird with messenger. Higher realms. Let's see what's going to come through here. Paradigm shift, shifting out of the old. Perhaps you're shifting perspectives. What? Third eye activation. This came through in pile number 2. Okay. Yeah, we have all these eyes. A lot of big third eye activation here. Air. And you had 2 of these come through. Everybody else got 1. Author light codes, light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. Wow. Ooh, some of you are getting big upgrades to your spiritual gifts. Full system upgrade. I saw you in full alignment here. Power recall. So yeah, you're getting a lot of access to your spiritual gifts. Big downloads coming in. With paradigm shift, yeah, you are shifting into a new phase of life. Ooh, this is big energy here. I have to take a few breaths here. Lots of light coming in. Look at this doorway opening up for you, a whole new beginning. That's amazing. We have sexuality, sacral chakra, something to do with our emotions. I feel Aquarius energy coming through here. Some of you may have come over from pile number 2, because I had some Aquarian energy coming through as well. Some kind of cleansing and purification And we have the dusky pink dragon from Andromeda. Prepares all your chakras to embody higher love. Beautiful. Look at this. The little cricket that's chirping is creating these little musical notes. So a higher frequency here. Prepares all your chakras to embody higher love. Accept and radiate higher love. Touch others with its flame. Beautiful. Look at all this light that's coming in. Oh my goodness. So you're having a higher heart chakra activation here, which is this magenta color. This is a high vibrational energy. Beautiful. And this is what you're shifting. You're radiating so much light that you're going to be able to help shift to just people being around you. I feel like people are going to be drawn to your energy, your magnetic energy. You're very attractive right now to others because of the light that you're emitting, to your vibration and your frequency. And you're meant to communicate, to share this light, this energy with others. Some of you may resonate and connect to Andromeda. This is a sister galaxy that's actually helping us at the moment. Andromeda is also a star system here. So there's two different Andromedas, but I feel like this is the Andromeda galaxy here with this galaxy behind the pink dusty dragon from Andromeda. So some of you starseeds that are tuning in, some of you may resonate as an Andromedan, or some of you may resonate as a, what are the birds? Avians, the blue avians. There's a couple of other different bird ones too, but some of you may resonate or connect with those. Let's put this up here. Beautiful. As those types of star seeds. Very connected to the feminine. And we have lapis lazuli. Seek wisdom and truth. Open your mind to higher knowledge. Wow. Oh my goodness. So some of you, yes, some of you are being upgraded. Your spiritual gifts are being upgraded. They're coming online. More knowledge, more downloads are coming in. I feel like you're being asked to spend more time in meditation, in isolation, just grounding these higher vibrational energies in. Allow yourself to be grounded. Lapis lazuli, this one's very good for the third eye chakra too. You know, it has pyrite. Some of you may also connect to Egypt. You may have had past lives during Egypt. Some of your memories may be coming online, remembering your past lives. Yeah, seek wisdom and truth. Some of you may be just remembering past lives, remembering your truth, remembering your source origins, where you come from. Oh, I'm so excited for you guys. I mean, we have Hathor here. I'm trying to remember if that's a connection to Sirius or not. Oh, she is a beautiful, there's a lot of, there's a temple dedicated to Hathor, divine feminine energy here. So I definitely feel like you have a strong connection to the divine feminine. Even with Mother Mary, because I'm feeling like some of you may be connected to the blue flame. Yeah, she's holding this blue vase. We have lapis lazuli, a lot of blue, purple, and gold energies coming through here. Some of you may be working with the violet flame as well. I'm seeing. Alright, we have the Four of Cups. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. Okay. Let me make sure that your cards are straight. Okay. Trying to get everybody on the camera for you guys. Okay, let's see. The King of Wands. Nice. I am successful in all that I do. Yeah, I feel like maybe you've been moving out of a place of doubt, and now I feel like you feel more empowered, more secure, more connected, more grounded in your confidence and self-esteem. A lot of growth, a lot of spiritual growth for you. Oh, we have the Lovers. Yeah, I feel like you have done a lot of healing. And you have a strong connection with your inner child. Very nice balance between the masculine and feminine there. And you have the Ace of Wands. I am inspired to follow my passion. Yeah, so I feel you feel more confident in yourself, more confident in your gifts, in your truth, with who you are as a person, perhaps even in your mission, like what you're here to fulfill, your purpose, your you know, even expressing yourself. I definitely feel it, yeah. You may have been feeling, you know, I feel like you may have felt like you were, you know, a little bit lost or unsure, but I feel like that is changed. That there's more confidence and that you trust yourself more, and you're listening to your intuition. You're being guided by, you know, divine flow. Yeah, I don't feel. Let's see, who else we have? We have younger man. What else? We have coins. Ooh, nice. And we have wind chimes and love. Okay. Okay, so with this younger man here, I feel like there may, this could be just feeling, you know, something in the beginning stages here of this shifting for you. And I feel like what you're shifting into a place, into a time period where your vibration is raising to a point of, you know, abundance and love and divine love, prosperity, security, happiness, wealth, success, coming into alignment with your true self, your higher self, accepting all parts of yourself and things that weren't working out. You're moving on from those, and you're stepping into a time period where things are going to be, you know, everything's being upgraded. This new reality, this new beginning for you, where you're successful in all that you do, and you have this strong connection with Source, with God, with the Creator, with the Divine, and you know that everything is working out and that you have the potential, you have the power to create with the Divine, you know, what you want. And I don't feel like you're somebody who's, you know, egotistical or selfish by any means. What you want is balance. You want people to be healthy. You want them to be happy. You want them to find love, to find peace, to be abundant, to be supported. You want peace and harmony. and you have this beautiful energy about you. And you're meant to touch others with your beauty, with your light, with your gifts, with your perception. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, pile number 3. I want to get you some more cards. I just want to send you off with a final message because I feel like this is just... I mean, I'm excited for you because this is stepping into a higher frequency where everything is working out, where there's abundance, where there's love, there's support. You have more confidence in yourself and your abilities. And your light is just so bright that you're attracting, you know, others into your life. And I feel like you maybe perhaps meeting other light workers, yeah, because you hold the flame in your heart. We have unknown path, accept uncertainty and welcome unexpected adventures with courage, uncharted journey. Okay, so there's that courage coming through to step onto this new path, this new beginning, to trust that you're being guided, to have faith in yourself, that you can accomplish whatever you put your heart into. We have ancient echoes. Honor insights gained with experience and hear the truths resonate within you. Timeless wisdom. Beautiful. Listen to your intuition. Listen to the guidance that's coming in from your guides. Listen to the messages that you're going to be receiving. And trust. We have beyond time. Remember to live in the present while being aware of the bigger picture. Okay, I can't express this enough. To make sure that you are being grounded, that you spend time being in the present moment. Because the higher we ascend, the more that we learn, the more we tap into, we must have those strong grounded roots to support that wisdom. Because if we spend too much time in the spiritual realm, we can become ungrounded and we won't be able to fully actualize here in the earth realm, right? We can't ground our higher self and ground all this wisdom and apply it if we don't have those strong roots. Okay, so make sure that you're taking time to just be in the present, go with the flow, spend some time in nature. That always helps me ground and be more connected to the present moment. She is, Mother Gaia is such a great facilitator at helping us to ground in to her energies, right? So, yes, I'm going to go ahead and close your reading now, you guys. But we have these steps unfolding for you. We have this new beginning for you coming in, lots of access to spiritual gifts, big downloads coming in for you, a whole new paradigm, higher frequencies. Make sure that you are grounding this energy in. You're about to have a big blow up. So just trust, commit, know that you're going to be successful, let go of any doubts or any fears that you may have. Everything is going to be moving forward beautifully for you. All right? All right, pile number 3. These are your Starseed messages. I'm sending you all so much love. Please like and subscribe to my channel if this reading resonates with you. Comment below if you feel like sharing your story, or just let me know that pile number 3 was your reading. I'm sending y'all lots of love. Take care and have a blessed day.